Okay guys, so we've got Tom in today. We're going to be running through some posing practice for men's physique. We're looking at doing PCA first timers in around about June, July as of next year. So at the moment we're going to be running through a bit of a prep now for 12 weeks, get him dieted down, get him lean, see how he's looking muscularity wise, go into a nice bulk for over an off season over Christmas time through to February, where we'll just pick up on pieces where we'll see his lagging muscle groups, ready to prime him up for men's physique. Then we'll start dieting around about February time, hopefully then to do his qualification in June, July, which will then look to go on to British finals in 2023. So we'll get straight on into some posing practice. Okay, if you want to go into your front relax, we'll run through all your mandatories, and we want to see how your new looks are like. Oh, that's good. I like that a lot. Quarter turn to the right. That's good. With your hand, maybe do 2 fingers. Yeah, see how that feels? Rather than full hand. Doesn't really matter too much, but we just want to kind of see how it looks different between, you know, 2 to hands to maybe fist on the hip instead. See how it feels between the lot of them. Yeah, that's better. You can see you're a lot more leaner. Your abs starting to come out a little bit more now, and your obliques across that sideline. That's good. Try and get your lats just to expand a little bit further. So like instead of like crunching in like that, I've seen some people do it. They do a little bit of crunch in, and then just kind of like expand your lats a little bit further. So your hands come a little bit down rather than up, just to make that like base of your lats look a bit thicker. Just give it a go. That's it, bring the hands down a little bit. Down, 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 that's it. That way you can look a bit more wide and you get the base of your lats here. They're a lot more wider out. Good. And we'll crunch down those obliques. That's it, keep the chest tall. That's it. Bring that hand, bring it down a little bit, just so it's a little bit more natural rather than extended. That's it. That's it. Okay, quarter turn to the right. Okay, hands above head. Good, like that a lot. Your upper frame now you've twisted your hips, looks so much more wider. Good. Always get your feet work first, okay? We'll work on your feet work in a second. That's good. Try twist. That's it. That way you're just going to get that width of your shoulders to look a little bit come out. Let's work through your footwork, just so we're thinking about a little bit more snappy feet. So when you're in you've got your front relax where you're in on that side, aren't you, like that? How are you going to do your 1-2 step into a little bit more? So going a bit like a 1-2, and then think about the slow movement and then in. You don't have to rush it too much, but let's see how that looks now. A little bit more like dance feet, if that makes sense. So let's go through your mandatories. We'll do a bit of a speed run, but we'll get your footwork now just a little bit more like bounce, bounce. Competitors, quarter turn to the right. Yeah, nice. See, that was a good one. And that frame looks so much good now that you've got that twist on as well. Your waist looks tighter and your upper frame looks bigger. And quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. Nice, like that. And quarter turn to the right. Okay, and quarter turn to the right. Nice. Remember you're smiling as well. There you go. Always smiling. Okay, quarter turn to the right. Nice. And quarter turn to the right. Remember footwork. You got to think which foot's going to be forward. Right leg. So twist, twist. What I will do is use your hand as a little bit of a flare to distract your footwork. So if you're in here like that, then what I would do is I would rotate my hands out. So then as I'm rotating, my hips bang. So your arm comes down, you're going to flare a bit of tricep, then whip yourself around, and you're into that position. Think about then twisting your hips, yeah, that's it. And then you flare your tricep, whip, so you come in, so you're coming in towards your body, yeah, up round the head, and then crunch in. Yeah, that's it. Let's try that again so we can get a bit of fluid movement between it, because it will look nice when you're on the stage. Because you've got the jazz with your hands. It's then just getting that little bit of a, so it looks fluid. Go for it. So up into back double biceps. Yeah, that's it. Okay, quarter turn to the right. think, you know when we used to do the pushing away ones? So think, when you're up in that position, think just rotate out like a half semicircle, then you're in, all right? Go for it, so hands up. Now think, quarter turn, hands away. That's it. You twist. Yeah, that's it. As you do it more and more, you'll get used to it. It's just thinking about, okay, when I'm here, what am I going to do? I'm there, show my tricep off, flick, and then bang, bang. All right? Okay, go on. Go back. So go back to your back double bicep. We'll do it one more time. That's it. And quarter turn to the right. Bit better, yeah? That's good. Okay, quarter turn to the right, showing abdominals. Good. And competitors relax. Good. So you're going to be like that. How are you going to do a bit of a flare when you move into the back double into your back rear one? Yeah? I like that. So that one's a good one. Now how are you going to go into your rear facing? Could do. Yeah. Okay, quarter turn. So that one's, I'm happy with that. That looks sick. It's nailed. Quarter turn. Good. That's good. That's it. Keep that chest rotated up. That's it. That's it. Okay, quarter turn. I want to see the flare on this one. Okay. Okay. And quarter turn. So I think the hard bit for you is thinking, okay, you're in your side one there, and then it's getting to front relax, which is your right foot, because normally you would just do step, step. So we need to think, how are we going to twist and get to there? So this is where we're going to have to sort of kind of go 1, 2, in. All right? You can always remember, you could do step, step first, then the pose can come afterwards. The footwork is the best bit you need to get, because if you're in, the last thing you want to do is move, and then start stumbling or your footwork's out of place. So think about just going 1, 2, and then you can then focus on how you're going to do it, right? So go step, step, 1, 2. Bring your left foot up to your other foot, so you're there. Then when you're here, twist, bang, bang. Yeah, that's it. Just so it looks a bit more fluid. So left foot in, twist, twist. Better, much better. Yeah, it looks more tidy now. Just so, because otherwise, if you're looking down at your feet constantly, they're going to think, you know, if you can keep an eye with them, and then think, how am I going to step? So we're this one. You're going to go boom, 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 boom. You know, just take it slow. And it's just that nice transition as well, because if you're making your hands pop as well, they're going to keep their attention on you. If you're there going like, if you think like 1, 2, and then you're looking up, it looks like it's harder. You want to make it look as effortlessly and like smooth as possible without even thinking, how do I do my footwork? You know, in your back of your head, you already know, like it's just easy sort of thing. So, all right, let's go, where was we at? We're at the first quarter, so go back around to go hands above head. Nice. Okay, quarter turn. Good. Okay, quarter turn. Nice. Try to keep your foot down. So that's the one we've got to get the footwork again, isn't it? So between those two. So you're in hands above head, aren't you? Showing crunch of the abdominals. Now how are you going to get to front relax with your right leg on the other side? So you've got to bring that left leg foot in again, haven't you? Maybe a bit of a flare. Bang. Then this is where you can use your hands to kind of do the little cross, rotate, and then you're in. You know? Give that a try. So you're currently in. Let's go with showing abdominals and obliques. Okay. Now quarter turn, showing abdominals. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. And relax. Good. Yeah, a lot better, a lot better. Honestly, you're progressing fast in that. It's just footwork, isn't it? Yeah. Just thinking about that, how you're going to go from like bounce, bounce sort of thing, just nice and fluid. Next piece I want to do is we'll do eye walks. Then I really want to try and get your footwork just to the next tee. So thinking about, it's very unlikely, but if the head judge is to call out a different pose out of the sequence, is thinking about how you maybe go from a front relaxed, and they may say, competitors, facing the rear, hands above head. So you're thinking, well, we've got to do that one first. It's thinking then, okay, how are we going to go footwork into back double biceps? So maybe you go 1, 2, up, for instance. So we'll run through the eye walk first. Let's see how that looks. Especially when you're on stage as well, like you're going to be like adrenaline's rushing. You'll come off sweating because like you'll be just like so gassed out and stuff. But you'll be fine. Okay, so we'll say you're number 70, okay? So presenting his eye walk, competitor number 70, Tom. We've got the D&B blasting off. So, cool. Then you're going to move into your front pose. Yeah. So you go through, imagine that's the X. It's good. Next turn. Remember, you've got 60 seconds. Nice. Next pose. So just think about in your head, probably about between 5 and 10 seconds every switch, because this is where we're going to kind of use a lot of flow between movements and just keep it entertained. Go on. Good. Next bit. Good. Next bit. Cool. Next bit. So that was a good one. That was a good switch. Next one. Okay. Next one. Do you do any more poses, or are you off the stage at that point? So then it's thinking, okay, if we're aiming for first call out, so you're going to be over on this line here. How are you going to get from that pose and back to the left without looking like a tit? So you're in that one, like that. You literally just bring your foot up, wave, and then just go. All right? That's it. And then you come back to the line, hit back into your front relaxed. That's it. So I think what we want to work on is your entry a little bit more. Just because it's a little bit like, not skew-if, but like when you're coming in, we want it to look like bouncy movements. So when you're coming in, maybe you can come in with a boom, in like that. You can even bring your hands down to your hips like so. Then as you're rolling in, you can just use a little bit of a hand gesture sort of thing. So like you can come in like so. And then you're like boom, boom. So that's when you're using your triceps as your flare movements in between. Because you can even do however you want to do it, but just make fun of it. Like use your hands when you're rotating, however you want to do, but just make it a little bit more bouncy rather than when you're stepping in between. So when you did your front relax here, instead of going like, right, we're going to get there and then we'll hit, just, yeah, do whatever you want. Just make it look cool. All right, give it a go again. Bang. Yeah, that's it. Bit of flares. Make it look fun. And then you're going to move in. So the actual stage will be a fair bit, a distance to walk. You probably have to walk about 5 to 6, 7 steps before you do the next bit. So imagine you've got to step a little bit more. So maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Just imagine how it's going to feel that distance that you're going to be going. All right? Do a reset. Go for it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. That's it. Okay. Nice. That's it. Okay. Nice. And then to the side, back and to front, relaxed. Good. Yeah. I think it's better. Just footwork in it. Just imagine you keep bouncing on your toes at all times almost. So you've got that bit of a spring in your step between things, and then it's just learning little cool things with your hands. So when you're coming in between those types of poses, you can be like, boom, take it slow. Then as you're walking, you just back. Like those type of things. Just take it slow between, because don't forget, you don't have to hit the pose like bang, bang on these ones. Take your time with it. Like, you're on your own at that point, so whatever you want to do, you can be like, bang. Hold it, 3-4 seconds. Then we go bang. See that? Yeah, cool. All right, should we work on the head judge when they call out different call outs? So let's pretend you're in for front relaxed. So go get your footwork first. Okay. So I'm gonna get you to do your mandatories, but as you know, stay in your front relaxed. Let's work on, I will call a different call out a pose. So you've got to remember how you're gonna get your footwork just to move, just so we can practice that little bit of a bounce and bounce between your left and right foot. So let's do facing the rear, back double biceps. Back double biceps, hands above. That's it. Good. Okay. Now go through your quarter turn from that point forward. What would be your next quarter turn? Good. That's it. That's it. And quarter turn to the right. I believe on that turn you'd be on your abdominals pose at that point, because you're on the final eighth of your quarter turn. So go into abdominals pose. That's it. Front relaxed. Okay. I want you to do your facing the left, hands above head, showing abdominals. How would you get from that position? So front relaxed. How are you going to get there? Boom. Yeah. Good. Okay, now from this position, I want you facing the right, same pose. Good. Yeah, honestly, that's better. Okay, facing the back, facing the rear, sorry, lat spread. Awesome. And quarter turn. Hand above head. Sorry, that's right. That is the right one. I nearly messed up then. And quarter turn. Good. And quarter turn. Good. And quarter turn. Quarter turn. Good. Quarter turn. And relax. Good. Yeah, no, honestly, a lot better. Like your footwork's better there, and you've got the flows now moving in, so that's nice. Let's just keep refining, keep working on that, and then plain sailing, mate. Honestly, good stuff. Honestly, good work. So, all right, guys, we got Jake here today. We're going to go over. All right, guys, we've got Jake here today. We're going to be going through some men's physique poses and stuff today. Jake did a PCA in March this year, first timers, and we got 6 out of, I believe it was 14th in the end. Yeah. So we got his British final qualification, which means we're going to be doing finals in October as well. So we're going about, what, we got about 7 more weeks of off season? 10 more weeks of off season, and then we're going into our prep phase for 12 weeks out, ready to go for finals again and try and place top 6 so we get PCA Universe invite. Okay, do you want to go into front relax? Quarter turn to the right. Try bring your hands a bit wider and down, so you're not crunched up like this. Try think of spreading your lats wider. There, yeah. Try not to crunch in too much. Let your hands come a bit wider. That's it. Down. Yeah. A bit more natural. It looks a bit more tighter as well there. Okay, quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. Front relaxed. Front relaxed. Remember, they caught you out on stage on that one. So go back into your... That's it. Front relaxed. And hands above head. You got some size on you now, haven't you? And relax. Good. Good. I think what we got to work on, like we said before, is your hands. Work on that bit of flow and a little bit of transition between phases. As well, feet need to be a bit more bouncy. We got to work on it. So I want you to run through it, and I want you to just think about when you're moving, about being a bit more of like a bounce, and don't think about you have to be in the pose straight away. Maybe show a bit of a tricep flare, then get into it. Yeah, and that's what we got to get. So it doesn't make it look so robotic as the next phase. So instead of going like 1, 2, now make it flow. Yes, that's it. That's good. Twist your back foot in. That's it, that's it. So your torso. And now quarter turn to the right. Think about what you're going to do. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Quarter turn to the right. So keep those hands wide. That's it, that's it. Try not to crunch up. Lift your chest up. That's it. Quarter turn to the right. Good. Quarter turn to the right. That's the one where you go to front relax. So you're going to do that. So you're going to go from here, boom, boom, up. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Always get your footwork first before you're going to get into the pose. I'd rather see you get stable and then be a little bit slower in the pose. Okay? Nice. And relax. So yeah, I mean, the one piece we got to get is when you enter the stage. I mean, the PCA would have judged by this point, but 2 bros, this is where it's going to get key, because your entrance can make the most results at the end. They may bump your change. So we want to look at that flow of like how you move between. So that's why I say, try not to be too quick with your hands when you're doing this. Yeah, literally go like think 1, 2, in, nice and slow, hit. All right. Then you can walk in, and then when you do this little walk, think about, you don't just have to think like, okay, step, step, and then we're going to go again. You can use your hands to kind of just make a little bit of like flare flow. Yeah, yeah. But like, so like one thing you could do is you hit that, hit your nice smile. Then as you walk in, you're going in. You know? Okay. Just it adds a little bit of like, not rushed, but like slowing it down between those 2 bits. Then when you're here, you can hit your piece however you want to do. And then you can you don't have to like go the twist bit. If you wanted to, you could kind of make a T-walk. So you could kind of go step, step, hit. Then maybe you could then go into your pieces. Yeah? All right? Give it a try. It is, yeah. It's just thinking about like slowing things. Yeah. Just try and make sure with your hands you're not kind of like, yeah, make sure you slow down. Slow down. So when you're in, bang, slow, bang. That's it. Okay, now quarters, how are you going to go into it? I think that's the one piece we just got to literally refine. So with your hands, it's try not to think I'm breaststroking and I've got to get there quick. Think like I'm going to go bang, so that I flare. I come up nice and quick, but I'm then going to slow rotation. So it's like a boom, in, you know? Try not to think I've got to go bang, bang. So it's not like a boom, you know? Does that make sense? Just try your hands. Yeah, boom, up, in. Yeah, think when you come up with the hands, you're coming out, bang. Hands, rotate your hands. Bang. Yeah, that's it, better. Better. Now try that with a bit more fluid now. Don't worry about footwork. Just think. Yeah. So yeah, awesome stuff, mate, today. I think posing's really cracking on. I think just keep flowing on your hand work now, feet work. Finals will do a good job for a top 6 placement. Be sick.